What's up, everybody? Sir Spookfest here. So, I was looking through some of the museums near me. A lot of these are just like personal homes from 17, 1800s here in Virginia. This one's called the Ferry Plantation House. Now, I looked it up, wanted to see if I could go do an investigation there, and it's booked up for 2026. So I don't think I'll be able to go and do one of the actual investigations at night there, but I could go there and just do a walkthrough of the house during the day and maybe just see if anything happens. I could maybe ask if I could do a few things there, like later in the day, just hang out around the house and do an investigation maybe right outside the house. But I'll read you this story. Lots of creepy, weird things have happened there. You can look it up. Ferry Plantation House, Virginia Beach. A lot of people have done this, investigated this house. I've seen a few videos that actually looked pretty interesting for captures of evidence of like shadow figures or hearing things. So, Ferry Plantation House got its name in 1642 when a ferry boat service ran the Lynnhaven waterways. The lands where the plantation was built had been cleared by local Native Americans in the 1500s. The current property owners of this house is Virginia Beach, the city of Virginia Beach. 1830s, this house was built, a federal-style home with three-course American bond brickwork, which it also has 10 rooms, and the house is used as a museum and educational center, and hosts tours, and you can go book a paranormal investigation tour at night. Obviously, they're booked up this year, but I do plan on going to this place. It's only maybe 30 minutes from me. 2004, a historical landmark and National Register of Historic Places in 2005. Virginia Higgins moved out of the home in 1986 and deeded it to the city of Virginia and Virginia Beach. Ferry Plantation House sat abandoned from 1986 to 1996. A group tried to buy the house, but learned it couldn't be used as a private residence. The house was saved from being torn down by a group of citizens in 1996. The Friends of the Ferry Plantation House began renovations in 1996. So a lot of people say when you renovate a place, it will kick up activity. The house is reported to be haunted by at least 11 ghosts. Many are believed to be the ghosts of those who died in 1810 shipwreck at the ferry landing. The ghost of Sally Rebecca Wilk, who mourned her fiance, a soldier killed in the battle, had been seen leaning on the head in grief against the mantelpiece over the fireplace. She planted the magnolia tree and stands outside the house in her fiance's memory. The lady in white who died from the broken neck when she fell down the stairs has been seen around the property. There's another lady in white. Isn't there always? I do like the little ghost picture that they drew, and little girls. There are children spirits here. There is a spirit of an artist, Thomas Wilsonson, the owner of the manor house, who was married to Wilk, had been seen at the top of the stairs painting while the house was unoccupied. Lights come on by themselves, according to several volunteers. One duty employee to make sure all lights are turned off at the house's closing. When they reopen in the morning the next day, many times they have found that the lights on the third floor are turned back on. Now, what I've seen online on YouTube, a lot of investigators had said the third floor of this place is actually more active than a lot of the other floors, but the whole house, 11 ghosts. Mysterious balls of light have been seen moving around above the roof of the house at night. A glowing ball of light has been filmed by ghost hunters floating by the window outside the gift shop. I'll have to look that one up. I didn't see that. Caretakers have seen the spirits of an old black gentleman come up from the basement, cross the room, kneel down in front of where the west wall. After a few minutes, he goes back the way he came. There was once a fireplace behind the wall. The spirits of several children are said to haunt this house. A boy and a girl have been seen on the second story landing, leaning against the wall at the top of the stairs. They disappear after being seen. Children's voices have been heard in the conference room. One of the ghost children is believed to be the spirit of Eric, who was killed when he fell out a low window and was now is the conference room. A little girl has also been seen standing in front of the brick oven in a doorway to the library. A clergyman saw the little girl in the dining room disappear through a wall. A docent saw a little girl skipping through the hall, then the library, and into the best parlor. When the docent entered the best parlor, it was empty. A picture that was taken at the best parlor showed a sad-looking pregnant woman depressed in a blue reflected in the window. So she's wearing blue, and some say she's pregnant. And that I did get an image of. I'll put a post up after this of some pictures of this and some of the weird pictures they've caught. The best parlor sometimes seems colder than the rest of the house. One person reported that icy fingers traced a small of their back. Ooh. A phantom cat has also been seen on several occasions, silently walking upstairs and then out of sight. Whoa. We've seen ghost cat. I've had that at my house up in Mass and down here in Virginia. See a little shadow run across the floor, maybe run under the bed, me and the wife. But this place is really cool. Cool history. I've heard other stories. People have like saying they've seen slaves, Civil War stuff. The lady in white outside, that's a huge legend around here and throughout the United States and other places too. Lady in white is a big one. And it's very similar that she lost her husband waiting for her husband to come home from battle, and the ship sank, or something happened and he disappeared. Very similar to the Point Comfort lighthouse over on Fort Monroe that I've gone to a bunch. Lady waiting, lady in white or lady in gray, waiting for her husband to return from war, Revolutionary War or Civil War, maybe War of 1812. But the historical houses like this, so there's a bunch of houses like that are around here that are still set up from 1800s, have all the original furniture and like silver and everything set up. I want to get to some of those. Very interesting ones. And a lot of them are free. The last one I went to, I did ask if it's haunted. The caretaker did say, yeah, we've had a few reports of people reporting hearing footsteps going up the stairs. Or, yeah, I definitely want to get to that one. There's a few other mansions and plantations I want to go to. So hopefully I can get to this one soon, the Ferry plantation. And, yeah, bring you guys along. We'll do a walkthrough. If I can't do an investigation inside, we could maybe stay and do it later at night once it starts to get warm. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll put up a post of some pictures. Have a good one. Peace out.